Hello and welcome to another episode of Ghosted, where we talk about everything relationship, horror stories, and any type of situationship that you are in. Today, I'm joined with our special guest, August.
What's good? What's good?
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
I appreciate it, man.
So, you have a story for us today?
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. To be honest, I do have a story for you,
Yeah.
but man, I mean, it's nothing like haunted or anything like that. But it's just, oh man, I don't know how to start it, to be honest, because it's kind of bizarre. Like I got done dirty
Yeah.
pretty much. I don't even need to ask, like, do you want to hear it or anything like that? I guess that's what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
So I do have like my fair share of experience of dating, you know what I mean? And I remember like I feel like this was kind of like, you know, 'cause everybody has like the glow up era, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
everyone goes through it.
you know, I was in my glow up era, you know, I'm feeling good. You know, I just dropped like 20 pounds. I got the six pack all out, you know, it's summertime. I'm walking around with my shirt off. I'm like, you know, I feel good, you
Yeah.
know? And this had to be maybe 2022. I remember that one of my friends in high school that I used to be super, super cool with, we're gonna call her M, because I'm not
Yeah.
being on exposing names and stuff like that, you know, keeping the room on fire, you know what I mean?
hmm
And so M, she tried to put me on with one of her friends. So I'm like, okay, like, you know, she's pretty, you know, so I was down with it. We come to find out that her friends, of course, like they're super cool, stuff like that. Man, I meet this girl. I mean, she was the most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on. You know, I was digging her. You know, her vibes great.
It was that instant click.
It was that instant click. Well, kind of halfway instant click. Like it took a little bit longer
Yeah.
for me to click with her, because when it comes to just meeting new people, I'm always cautious before
Yeah.
I just jump straight ahead into stuff. And so I'm kind of like people her vibe a little bit. I'm like, she can communicate well. She does this, does that. You know, she got everything that I like physically,
Yeah.
which I'm cool with. You
Yeah.
know? At the same time, I was still like in my sorry. I'm still in my transition with God. So I'm being extra careful, you know, because I don't want to approach things the wrong way. I don't want to become lustful or anything like that. And so everything's cool. Now we're driving. It's me, M, and her friend that she tried to put me on with.
Yeah.
We're driving around Houston, whatever. We passed the NRG Stadium. We're just driving around at this point, doing whatever. And in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I'm low key wasting gas because we're not going anywhere. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm loving the vibes. You know, they're having
Yeah.
a good time. And homegirl, well, her friend, she comes sit in the front with me. And I only told her to come sit in the front because she said her phone was dying. I got a phone charger in the front. She comes to charge her phone. We're talking and stuff like that. My other friend, she's in the back. And like 5 minutes as we're driving like down the interstate and going like back to her place and stuff like that, her phone just starts blowing up like crazy.
Ooh.
Her phone starts blowing up. And mind you, they don't have, I don't even think it was part of like the iPhone update at this point where you can actually see like the messages.
Yeah.
So I just peeped down because at this point, like I'm driving, but you can feel the vibrations of the phone like blowing up and stuff. So I just peeped down for a second and I just seen one distinct message saying, and I quote, "That arch though." Now I seen that message and the first thing I'm thinking about, I'm like, oh, like, you know, I try to play innocent, you know, I try to play it off. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like archery, right? You know, like I just try to play dumb. I didn't say anything about it, but I just kept it in here. I'm like, okay, just red flag number one.
Yeah.
Right? You got two more left.
Two more
okay?
skins. Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought I was living by like video game rules where you got 3 lives and then you're out of there, right? So that was flag number one, right? Flag number two, we came in. We went to. You ever heard of what's it called? Voodoo's Donuts or something like
Ooh.
that?
Out in Montrose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire. So we went to go eat at Voodoo's Donuts. We went to go pick some up. And it was actually my first time there. I was cool. And I mean, you know, she's feeling me, you know, trying to hold my hand. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, girl, you look good, you know, whatever, right? And excuse me. We're driving back, we're eating donuts. Then I found out she's a smoker. I'm like, okay. Personally, I don't judge you for smoking, but
Yeah.
just don't smoke in my car, because I have car rules. Same like people have house rules.
Yeah, and it applies everywhere.
Yeah,
and
it
to
applies
everyone
everywhere.
too. Yeah.
So she started smoking in my car. I just told her like, "Yo, it's cool. Let the window down." She lets the window down, but I'm driving. She drops the cigarette, and she just goes on a frenzy. She was like, "Oh my gosh, my effing cigarette! Like what? Like just goes crazy." And I'm looking at this girl. I'm like, "Girl, the cigarette was about this small. Like, why are you going crazy over a cigarette? Like, you don't need it. I thought I was trying to get to know you, right?" So, guess what? Flag number 2. That was definitely the number 2. Again, it wasn't the fact that she smoked. It was just the fact that, I mean, she went berserk over a small bud.
Little
You know what I'm
detail,
saying?
yeah.
Now, flag number 3 came in, right? I think it was maybe like a week later. I'm still trying to get to know her. And I wasn't like as locked in on her at the time, because I'm like, okay, I already peeped the vibe the first couple of days. And I'm feeling her, but I'm not feeling her enough to where I actually want to pursue her, right?
Yeah.
My homegirl M, she hits me up talking about this friend wants to try to commit suicide. She's a suicidal person, right? So I'm like, yo, like, what's wrong with the girl? X, Y, and Z. And it was blowing up my phone like, yo, we gotta go see her. And me just being as caring as a person as I am, I'm like, yo, my friend M, she doesn't even have a car.
Yeah.
We finna go see this girl. We finna go see what's up. I pick M up. We drive to her house. We go to her house. M gets out of my car. She enters her house. They walk out together. They get into my car. We start driving around for a little bit. And I'm like, this time, I'm not finna waste any gas. I'm just like finna pull over to the street somewhere. We just all finna have like a sit down conversation, make sure everything's good. And, conversation went well. And I pulled back up in front of her house because at this point it's super late. I got work in the morning. I just wanted to make sure that you was alive and well.
Yeah.
Cool. Like you're okay. Man, and this is the thing. This is the real get done dirty part. This is where
killer
that comes
shot.
in. Yeah, this is like where everything ends. Bro, they started kissing in the back of my car.
Oh.
So I seen that in my rear view mirror, and mind you, it's dark. And at that time I had an all black HHR 2007. Like seats were black, body was black, like everything was black. So it was already hard enough to see. But then I seen some movement like in the rear view, and when I seen that, I'm like, ain't no way that these two are comfortable enough to do this in the back of my own car that I let them both in. So like y'all are disrespecting my car rules, smoking, drinking, talking, whatever, and now this.
Yeah, and overall it was also disrespecting you.
Exactly. And what like really wasting my time, because first of all, you was trying to put me on with this girl.
Yeah.
Now y'all are locking lips in the back of my car. That doesn't make any sense to me. So guess what? I'm finna drop your friend off respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm finna take you home respectfully. I'm not talking to y'all again.
Yeah.
Farewell. And so that's my little story of the evening, the night, wherever you wanna, wherever you are listening to this from. If you have friends who try to put you on with their friends, be careful, because you don't know these friends, and really just get to know who your friends are. That's my message of the night. I don't know if you have any feedback based off of that.
Yeah, so I know you mentioned that you're being set up with M, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, let's say to begin with, what was attracting you to her, and other than, looks and y'all clicking, was there any, like, green flag that would actually bring you to her, or was it just the vibes were there?
The vibes were there.
Chilling,
I'm like, yo, she looked good,
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to see, like, more beyond the surface.
Yeah, where I was going to go.
Yeah, for sure.
And what about your friend? Did she tell you anything afterwards, or was that?
I almost cursed. Nah, man. Nah, that was that. That was that. After that experience, I didn't want anything to do with anyone ever again, pretty much. And so that really ruined a lot of things for me, to be honest.
Yeah, and I guess 4 years on now, how would you say, like, it's changed you? How do you look at dating now compared to back then,
Well, you definitely need Jesus.
Yeah.
first of all. And I would say I'm definitely a lot more intentional when it comes to even like the thought of dating. So just having the different intention and the mindset change when it comes to that, it's definitely making me approach women in a more mature way than how I used to, like compared to the version of me in high school and now.
Yeah.
I'm just becoming a man now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you would say like, what do you say? Like you're gonna be there in dating apps, or you're just gonna find whoever comes up and
No.
what you click on?
Whoever, no, forget dating. 'Cause I can't
Yeah.
stand dating apps.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah,
And
no.
mind you, if this happened in real life, I can't imagine what's gonna happen to a dating app. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, just whatever happens, man. It could be anywhere.
Anywhere, anyone, if it's the right one.
If it's the right one.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yeah. So if you had any advice to give to our audience, other than be aware and, what would that be moving forward?
First of all, I just want to say that Jesus loves you more than anything. So even
Amen.
if that person doesn't love you back, you always got someone who loves you. Second of all, just be intentional. Like really know what you want from a person. Don't go based off of looks because it can turn into a lustful situation very fast, and that can backfire so badly. Like trust, I have quite a bit of experience. Haven't dated a lot of people, but just experiences overall with different types of women. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, just be more intentional. Keep God first, because if God's in the center of it, everything's gonna perfect itself.
Amen. That's well said. Well, with that being said, this is the end of our podcast. Thank you for joining us in Ghosted.